Hello everyone and welcome to this video. So today we're going to learn about investing. Investing is traditionally defined as the commitment of resources to achieve later benefits. If an investment involves money, then it can be defined as a commitment of money to receive more money later. From a broader viewpoint, an investment can be defined as to tailor the pattern of expenditure and receipt of resources to optimize the desirable patterns of these flows. When expenditure and receipts are defined in terms of money, then the net monetary receipt in a time period is termed as cash flow, while money received in a series of several time periods is termed as cash flow stream. Okay, I'm just kidding. I mean, kind of. Today, I'm going to show you what you definitely have to do during the Halloween festival in order to be rich the next year. And maybe you can even achieve it right now. It really depends. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do, make sure to subscribe. It really means a lot. And now let's get into it. So what am I even talking about? Well, obviously, I'm talking about the Halloween tag that you can get from free by brewing some potions in the cauldron. I've seen the same thing be repeated 2 years in a row, so I wanna warn everyone or give a heads up, I guess. While everyone's brewing potions trying to get the cat, the tag, the rarest items like horse powders, the valuable horseshoes, many people are getting duplicates of the tag, clothing, and everything else. And while some things you can't sell at all, such as the cat pet, other things such as horse tag and clothing you can. But it is not worth much. Most of the items you can sell for 40, 50, or 60 Jorvik Shillings, which really isn't much, considering all the time spent actually waiting to be able to brew some potions, collecting all of the ingredients, all the things combined, it's just not worth it. Or is it? Last year, I remember complaining about this, and I remember it was a big topic because it was the same thing. We were brewing potions because many of us were trying to get the extremely rare pestilent pumpkin pet. It was very much different from this year. I feel like this year pretty much everyone got the cat, but the previous year, the pumpkin, it was so hard to get. It took me 3 hours of consecutive brewing to actually get it. There was a glitch where you could basically do it without any wait time, and it took so many ingredients. But what I did get was a lot of clothing and tag, which I sadly sold most of. And I'm sure a lot of people have the same problem this year, where they've just accumulated so much of this Star Stable Halloween 2023 outfit, and they've just been selling it over and over again, not really getting much in return. What if I tell you that you should not, under any circumstances, sell any pieces of the outfit? I mean, obviously, if you don't have the space in your closet, do sell it, go ahead, but you're going to be so grateful next year if you don't do it. I feel like I'm just talking in circles and haven't really said what the big deal about all of this is, but the gist of it is, last year we also got tag and clothing, a lot of it, and the resale price was the same as this year. It was 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 Jorvik Shillings for a piece. And many people just sold it because they had so much of it, and it was so cheap they didn't even get much in return. I think it was during the summer of this year Azazo actually upped the prices of all of the items. I was having trouble finding them in my closet, but you're going to be able to see that they are worth a lot. I think the saddle bag was like 450, some items were 650, 750, and even more. Basically, what I'm trying to convey is you definitely have to save up all of the tag and clothing that you'll get from the Halloween festival while brewing some potions in the cauldron, because by this time next year, they're going to worth so much more, and you're going to be able to just sell a few pieces of it and get a few new clothing pieces in return. Obviously, it's kind of annoying that you have to wait for it, but at the same time, especially if you're brewing a lot of potions, you have, space in your closet and you get a lot of items, you are going to get so many Jorvik Shillings from it. It is going to be so useful. And obviously, you won't have to sell all of the items for the next Halloween, like clothing and stuff. You can just save it up for any event and just sell it when you're short on Jorvik Shillings and want to get a limited time set. especially since there's a limit balance on Jorvik Shillings. Having things saved up that are worth a lot of money and you have duplicates of is so useful, because again, you can just get those time limited sets that would cost you so many star coins in other cases, but you can just buy them for Jorvik Shillings. This is something that I've been doing for years, but I was stupid enough last year to sell most of my Halloween tag from last year. If you have duplicate items of the set, I would definitely sell them anytime you want to get some extra money. I guess this is the main thing I wanted to talk about in this video, but another thing I really wanted to try out is the kind of life hack where you don't really have to do anything in order to get soul shard. I showed you how to do this in one of my previous videos, but I only did it with Galloper's Gambit. But today I kind of wanted to try if the Witch's Gambit works that way as well. So I went ahead and tried it out. I tried the Galloper's Gambit and Witch's Gambit at the same time to see if I can get 12 soul shards at the same time. It was really funny when I went to the roof because there were already quite a few people standing there, and it was just so funny to me. So let's go ahead and see if this works.